My name is Jill Youman, and I'm the Vice President of Human Resources, and I'm responsible for employee benefits at Kraft Foods. And I wanted to tell a story that happened to me early in my career that was a great learning experience for me. And it's around how to build credibility when you're new in an organization. I had joined Kraft when I was pretty young. I was in my 20s, and as you can see, I have this curly hair. And in those days, my hair was quite a bit longer and quite a bit curlier. And I was lucky enough to get hired at Kraft, and I was thrilled. It was my first professional job. And I realized that my hair was causing quite the stir. And I thought at first, it was kind of neat. People seemed to like my hair. And then I realized over time that it was actually becoming a big problem for me, the way I dressed and my hair, because I found that people weren't really taking me as seriously as I would like. And where it really came to fore for me was I was in a staff meeting, the head of human resources staff meeting. The staff at that time was all men, and I came into the meeting to make a presentation, and I was, delivering the handouts before I began to speak. And when I sat one of the handouts down in front of someone, a gentleman looked up at me and said, "Oh, I bet you worked in a restaurant in a prior life." And that just really hit me. I thought it was very condescending and quite frankly offensive. And it hit me that I needed to make some changes, at least for a short period of time, in order to build the credibility that I needed to be most effective in the organization. So I took my contacts out of my eyes, and I bought big glasses, and I straightened my hair every day and put it in a bun, and I wore a little cardigan. And so I felt I looked like this sort of stereotypical professional that women were supposed to look like in those days. And I actually came to work like that in that costume for about a year. And I did that until I felt that I had developed enough credibility that people were able to sort of look beyond my outside and realize the value that I could deliver. And once I felt comfortable with that, I started to dress the way I would prefer to dress, and I wore my hair in its natural state. And, it was a great learning experience for me, because while I never wanted to sell myself out, and I wouldn't suggest that to anybody, it really showed me that when you come into a culture and you're new and you're not sure exactly how to navigate through the culture, sometimes you do have to make changes, whether they're physical or you have to change in how you try to influence people for a while in order to ensure that you can be most effective. So I hope people will be able to learn from this little story.